help if I. Well, I unmuted just in time to start the show. That's a real fucking skill there, folks. That's the skill you come for to the Edible Napalm channels. Not really. Nobody comes for skill. Nobody. So another weekend or beginning. I don't know. I mean, technically Sunday is the first day of the week, but it's also part of the weekend. How fucking ass backwards is that, folks? It's very. We're an assword backward species, and that's why this is Trump's America edition, celebrating the first 100 days of our glorious leader. But before we get into that, like I'm trying to format this show. I'm trying to be better. I'm gonna fail most likely, but failing is the first step at being better at something. So I'm gonna try to format the show a bit. You spend the first couple of minutes talking about the things I've done this week in video wise, like because maybe some of you have not seen the videos. So I've done Nuzlocke. Like those, that's pretty much the everyday series. Like every day you're gonna get a Nuzlocke video or a game video because I'll be no spoilers, but I'm up to episode 70 taped. Like I have 70 episodes of fucking Nuzlocke in the bank, so I have a good 2 months worth of that fucking shit. So at least for 2 months, like you're gonna get a video every day. Sorry, I had a burp because I'm drinking Mountain Dew and I'm yelling a lot. So fucking like air is getting into my gut. It's making me burpy. So yeah, Nuzlocke's done them. I've been like again, no spoiler alerts, but I think I've been doing moderately well. Moderately well at the Nuzlocke, if I do say so myself. I mean, I'm up to fucking episode 70, so that should tell you I haven't party wiped. And speaking of party wipes, this isn't a video I've done, but this is something that I do. A very public spanking of every like you should watch it if you like my antics every week. Well, except for next month. Next month is our away month. But if enough people bug Angus, I'm pretty sure we can get him to fucking agree to hosting at least a D&D game on Jason's birthday. I mean, it's his birthday. Jason should get a good gift on his birthday. A gift of hopefully his character not dying because of my dumb fucking actions. So, one of the things we do on a very public spanking is once per month we play a D&D game because it is highly entertaining. And I created a playlist for it this week because we didn't have a dedicated playlist for it. So I'll even include that in the link in the description below this video. I highly recommend checking out the Pathfinder games. There are some slow parts because it is us playing a role playing game, but Jesus fucking Christ, when it gets to the fucking hilarious parts, it doesn't fucking stop. Like anything, but like I might have caused, like I have split the party up, and Jason is fucking been like fucked into a coma. Like Soul is running to get help from fucking squirrels, and I'm stuck in the fucking middle, just being like, I guess I gotta do a fucking last stand. I guess I gotta be a fucking man about this shit. I can't be a fucking pussy. So, yeah, I would highly suggest checking out the Pathfinder. Jason also does he does a truncated version of the Pathfinder games for a podcast, 3 for Adventure. I did not think about putting the link to that up. I will the link to that will be up after the show. So there's that. I did a Trump video. I did a video with my assessment of Trump's first 100 days. Spoiler alert for that. He did not pass. He did. He did not pass. Oh yeah, Nick, I gave you mod status. Also, everybody should sub to Nick. He does fun Let's Play videos of Outlast and Subnautica and Dark Souls. He might be worse at Dark Souls than I am. I at least knew not to kill fucking Yol. You're a fucking murderer, Nick. You're a dirty fucking murderer. Like this motherfucker. No, he he wasn't asking you to directly kill him. He was. We've been through this, Nick. Like, he wanted you to like metaphorically kill him. Actually, I will say this. I will say this, Tango. The shit that happened last night might be better than the fairy story. It's not as good as Death Nil. I will say that. The Death Nil story is the one of the most hysterical things that has ever happened to me in a D&D campaign. For those of you who don't know, I was playing a necromancer once, and we had to go into a wyvern's nest, and so we're fighting, and it's been a while, so I'm probably gonna fuck up a lot of this story. So basically, it comes down to it. I use Death Nil, and there was some confusion about the range of the spell and the power of the spell. Long story short, I ended up killing a baby wyvern and really fucking pissing off its mom. You know what, the were-rat story? Actually, the were-rat story is the best. The were-rat story, nothing will legitimately ever fucking top the were-rat story in Pathfinder. Like, it's hilarious and fucking tragic at the same time. It's great. Hey Zen, how's it going? What's some other? Oh yeah, I did a video about why I don't talk about atheism anymore. So there's that too. And I did another video. I did something else. I think. Did I? No, I think I. No, I did. What the fuck else did I do? Let me check. Again, like, I should be prepared for this shit, but I'm not. But yeah, the fucking were-rat story. While I'm looking this up, I'll talk about that. So I think it was the fucking necromancer. Yes, it was. So yeah, it's the same fucking character, same fucking guy from the Death Nil story. So we ended up being confronted by some gypsy were-rats, and one of them takes, oh my god, too, like the fucking were-rat story has such great parallels to what happened last night, because a character tried to fucking sexually advance on me. I fucking panic, and then I throw fucking sand in her eyes. And I know Angus was confused for a bit when I was like, hey, I'm gonna throw pocket sand in her eyes, but I could tell Angus's thought process as GM was like, look, it's Matt. I've been in games with him. I've heard his fucking stories. He totally is the kind of person whose character would have pocket sand. So, I ended up fucking blinding a fucking female bandit leader, ran like a puss. Oh yeah, Corey Stewart. That was the other fucking video I did. That fucking piece of carpetbagging, phony, fake fucking southerner from Minnesota, piece of fucking garbage. Fuck him. But yeah, so the were-rat story. Going back to something more fun, more great. So the gypsy were-rat lady, she scratches my arm, and I end up turning into a were-rat, and I didn't want to hurt anybody because, shockingly, I wasn't playing a fucking evil character or anything. So like, that's kind of good, I guess. Like, for once, I wasn't being a complete evil scumbag. I guess that was the thing with that necromancer, if I remember right, Tango. I kind of wanted to play like a non-evil necromancer, but not necessarily a white necromancer. Kind of basically like a gray necromancer. So I didn't want to hurt anybody as a were-rat, so I turn into a were-rat. I still have a bit of my fucking sanity left. I'm like, let me just run into the woods. If I run into the woods, I won't fucking hurt anybody. It's not going to happen. Unfortunately for me, Silver Era, who was a barbarian, and Rob, I forget what Rob was. like I think he was a sorcerer or something, and CJ, the only character who consistently survived in that campaign, he was a paladin of Palor. They all managed to wake up and catch me. They proceeded to tie me up, and then they were discussing what to do with me. And then out of nowhere, Silver takes a rock and starts bashing my skull in. Just fucking bashing it in. And the fucking paladin, I mean, not the paladin, the fucking cleric of Palor, the cleric of the god of the sun, good and healing, did not stop it. He encouraged it. He was like, this is what our friend would have wanted. As I'm screaming, no, this is not what I would want. I can, like, seriously, we're like level 8. We can go into town and get this shit cured. So yeah, that's that. Like, oh, I was so mad in the moment, but like in hindsight, it's fucking hysterical. It's a great story. But yeah, I think the stuff that happened last night, like that's definitely going to be like in my top 10 D&D Pathfinder stories from now on. So yeah, I would highly recommend everybody checking out the Pathfinder game because it's a lot of fun. So what else? What else do I got? Like again, I like okay. So I done my first segment. I talked about stuff, talked about the videos I did. Then I also got into like Pathfinder discussion. That's real fun. You know, I can keep this up. Fucking, you know who else I don't like with like what else I here's something I don't like with it. Spoonie one. I hate his fucking Counter Monkey series so fucking much because it really gives a I like Counter Monkey when he's just telling a story, when he's just like, "Oh, this is an experience I had in D&D." Just kind of like what I just did. But like whenever he tells people like, "No, you should not as a DM allow people to be chaotic neutral," or "No, as a DM you should not allow people to be paladins," or "No, as a player you shouldn't be chaotic neutral or a paladin." To me that's just like that just signals that Spoonie does not have a very creative mind and he doesn't know how to get around the stereotypes of those particular things. Because, like, yeah, chaotic neutral, it can be a problem because a lot of people just look at chaotic neutral as like, oh, it's just the law fucking random ass fucking alignment. That's all it means. Like, no, like, it's a little more deep than that. It's not just doing random shit for fucking random things. Like, technically, neutral would be that alignment because like you have no affinity to anything. No, chaotic neutral is about ultimate freedom, whether for good or ill. Like that's why I constantly like a catchphrase for fucking Elijah in the very public spanking game has become radical freedom because that's basically the embodiment of chaotic neutral to me is like John Paul Sartre's fucking version of existentialism where it's like you have options even if you don't think you have fucking options. You always have an option. It might be a shitty option like kill yourself, but like you still got a fucking option. And with paladins, like a lot of people like they just see paladins as like these stingy fucking sticks in the mud fucking like uptight assholes. And yeah, that's kind of fucking part of the paladin thing, but paladins, you can play them like a lots of different ways. Like you can play up the law aspect more than the good aspect, or you can play the good aspect up more than the law aspect. So you're more like, hey, I'm more about the greater good. Like so I'll fucking goddamn go against the tyrant. I don't fucking care if like they are the legal ruling authority of this land. But like you could go in the opposite direction and be more of a lawful oriented paladin where it's like, look, he might be a tyrant, but he is the lawful authority of this land. So Or you could play a perfect combination of both law and good and try to balance those two aspects because law law and order is not necessarily always good, and good is not necessarily always law. So like as a paladin, if you're going fucking that route, like you have to find a fucking perfect balance between like what is good and what is order. Like, there's a lot of interest in roleplay shit you can get out of a paladin. Like, does it hamstring people a bit? Yes, because you can't be overly evil. But like, look, like, watch me and fucking goddamn the very public spanking Pathfinder game. I get fucking around that. I like there's so much fucking evil shit I get away with because this isn't my first fucking game in a paladin. I know how to be evil in a game with a fucking paladin. That's the other thing too. People like a lot of people talk about chaotic dumb, but like they're like a bigger like problem is dumb evil in like because people just think like, oh, I'm playing evil, so I'm just like constantly cackling and twirling a mustache, and I have a fucking raven, and like I'm just eating fucking children and shit. It's like, no, that's what you do if you're fucking an idiot and you want to be caught immediately and you don't want to have success in your evil fucking schemes. Like, maybe go that route if you're playing chaotic evil because, like, you don't give a shit. You're a destroyer. Like, that's the alignment of chaotic evil in a nutshell. It's just pure, unadulterated hate and destruction. But, like, if you're playing neutral evil or lawful evil, like, you can be more sly about it. Like, neutral evil is more of, like, the self-serving kind of evil, like the worm tongue from Lord of the Rings, if you will, while like lawful evil is more of the for the greater good, kind of the reverse of the paladin, if you will. Like lawful evil might be my favorite fucking evil alignment to play because if you're in a party with a good character and you know how to fucking role play it, you can justify every fucking action you do if you're lawful evil. Like lawful evil is a really fucking fun alignment to play. So fucking, it's a nice day outside today. Too bad I got all my like yard work and shit done like Friday and Saturday. Like they were fucking goddamn like just miserably hot fucking, and then like sat yesterday. It was like it was kind of okay outside, but it was fucking muggy. God, you can really tell I have nothing to talk about when I'm like, oh, the weather. Weather's a thing, right? Maybe Tango. I don't know if I'm gonna have guests on this version of a very public, not very public speaking of Sundays with Napalm yet, or if I'm gonna go back to the original like reason why I started doing Sundays with Napalm to try to make myself better at fucking thinking on the fly with videos and shit. So, this kind of shit doesn't happen where I'm just like, ah. That's kind of how I see Sundays with Napalm, really, in a nutshell. Is basically just just going out on like a fucking stage and bumbling as like that's kind of the parallel I see it as. It's like this is like I'm not a stand-up comedian. I don't have the fucking talent or the fucking patience or the willpower to be one, but this is kind of basically my version of them trying out new material, going on a stage and being like, "Let me see what works, let me see what don't." I mean, I might get you on eventually, Tango. Because, I mean, it happened with the last Sundays with Napalm where I was eventually like, you know what, this shit's fucking hard to do for an hour at a time, just fucking thinking up shit on my own. Maybe I should get people in here. Although I might make it more special than last time, where it's like maybe like a once a month thing where it's like, oh, we got a special guest. That could be fun. That could be a lot of fun. Plus, I know people. I know you, Tango, so that's one. I could get Lundy on here. That's 2. Nick, 3. So yeah, that's like fucking 3. Oh yeah. How were the goth? Were there any goth chicks like linebacker? Did you see the picture of Goth Raven on that subway? Like she's my new hero. I love fucking Goth Raven so much. I mean, not Goth Raven Goth. It's just this fucking like if you haven't seen the pictures of Raven Goth, like it's just she's this like goth. She's like this totally gothed out lady, and she just has a raven, and she's riding the subway, and she just has like just the most stern, dejected look on her face, and it's like goth. Like Raven Goth is the hero we need right now in America, in Trump's America. Speaking of enhanced cookies, I need to enhance myself with a bit of this resin that I cleaned out. Like, man, I didn't clean out my bowl for like a month and a half, and like, it feels like I can barely hold it now because it's so light. I feel like I'm on the moon trying to smoke it because it had so much fucking resin in it. Oh, and you know what? For resin, it's not hidden too bad. I mean, it has the awful fucking aftertaste, like, but that's resin. That's resin, kids. If you smoke resin, that's what's gonna happen. You're gonna get an awful aftertaste. You probably should brush your teeth afterwards, because again, you're just smoking fucking like fermented, burnt fucking pot gunk, but it'll still get you high. Nah, thankfully my bowl is like a good enough of a it's like the right size for like the resin not to stay gunky, like really liquidy, or like get super hard. Like it stays at a reasonably malleable level to where I can get it out with a paper. Also, too, I am the master. I don't have many skills I like to brag about, but I am the fucking master when it comes to fucking cleaning out a fucking bowl. Like it doesn't matter how fucking baked on the resin is. Like you give me fucking enough time, I will get that bowl fucking clean. Second, I'm just throwing down tags because I'm like, okay, I've talked about some things. So let me again, I'm trying to play this YouTube game a little bit. I'm trying to be a modicum more serious this fucking time with this shit. So I'm actually like, let me actually properly tag my fucking videos and shit. There we go. I wrote them down. Like I actually broke a lighter once cleaning a bowl because I had to basically turn the lighter into a mini Bunsen burner because that's how fucking hard the resin was in it. But I got it out eventually. Like, I almost caught the house on fire, but I got that fucking bowl cleaned. My sister really should clean her bowls more, but like, she doesn't like. She's more of a bong guy. She's more of a bong gal like my sister. So I'm more of a pipe bowl man myself, mainly because I'm clumsy as fuck and I'm forgetful as fuck, and I forget that like I will either inevitably whenever I'm using my bong, I will either knock it over or I will fucking forget about it for too long, and the next time I go to smoke it, the water is completely fucking rancid. Yeah, I'm hoping fucking legalization comes to Virginia, so like I have more. I like every time I've done edibles, they are delightful and fun, and hands down, edibles are probably the best way to fucking do THC because it fucking hits you hard, and a little goes a long way. But like, I never really have access to enough pot to do edibles. Like that's kind of like the sad thing. Like that's a big problem with edibles. Really, is like you need a good chunk. You need a good bit of pot. Unless like you're cooking a really small batch of stuff, like maybe like just maybe you could get by with like an ounce and like a dozen cookies. But again, like you need a bit. Yeah, pretty much like I'd say probably like for like I'd say probably you need an ounce, maybe two for like a like some brown like a one pan of brownies, depending on how high you want to get. Also, too, I guess that the other good advantage though to edibles is you can buy relatively shit weed because you're not smoking it. Like you don't have like you're just rendering the THC out of it. Cooking with wine, you know, like it's like cooking with alcohol. Just basically, you don't necessarily need something that you would necessarily use on its own when you're cooking with it. So like yeah, edibles are fun. Even like the really shitty edibles, like fucking weed stick fucking suckers. I don't know if anybody's ever tried them because there was a legal loophole here in Virginia for a while where you couldn't sell like actual edibles, but you could sell like 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 fucking pot candy with fucking sticks in it. So you'd get a bit of a buzz from it because like the sticks are coated a bit in THC, but like they're fucking pot sticks. Like nobody does anything. Like I'll be honest, I do eat them. Like when I'm picking a bud and shit, and there's like a stem or something in it, I'll fucking eat it. The seeds too. I'll fucking eat the seeds out of it. Pot seeds are really good too. Like they're 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 really delicious. They got a bit of a thick shell though, so that's kind of a problem. Although you can pop them like popcorn, so that's kind of neat. Man, now I'm giving myself the fucking munchies. I wonder if you could use pot butter on like a turkey while you're basting it. I bet you, like maybe like if you wanted to get high off the turkey, you'd probably need to more inject the turkey with the fucking butter. Also, since we're fucking talking about pot and shit, like how fucking dumb is Trump? Is Trump and Sessions to be like, oh yeah, we're totally gonna go hard on the fucking like drug laws again when, you know, the majority of the country is against the fucking war on drugs finally. Like it's we finally have crossed over that event horizon. People now are like, hey, this whole drug war on drug shit and specifically the war on marijuana is fucking bullshit. Like, what is fucking Trump thinking? Like if he does do this, if he does start cracking down and he starts sending DEA agents into fucking like say Colorado to fucking bust up the pot shops, congratulations. You've just turned Colorado into a blue state. Like yeah, like that's again, Trump's probably looking at this very short-sightedly, but like looking at fucking like with the sanctuary shit, like with the sanctuary cities, like he's probably looking at it like, oh, most of the sanctuary cities are in blue states, so fuck it, let's go after them. But he forgets like the map isn't solidly fucking blue or red. Like if you look close enough, it's fucking purple. It's purple all over the fucking place. Like, I don't think he'll hammer it hard. I really don't. But at the same time, like, just the fact that he's threatening it to do it, it's just like, you're a fucking idiot. Like, seriously, like, you're supposed to be this person, like, you campaigned on the fact that politicians were fucking out of touch and didn't know what the American people want. The majority of Americans don't give a shit about fucking pot anymore. Like, you just doing this is gonna make is people are just gonna be like, great, he's wasting fucking more money on shit that we shouldn't fucking waste money on. And plus too, like, even if like, here's the ultimate irony here too. Even if Trump does go hard and starts like really ramping up the war on drugs again, it's doomed to fail. Like most if not all of the South American countries like that are partners with us like in DA programs have already like said they're not going to sign back on to the UN Convention on Drug Control, like, because it fucks them over way too much. They're like, we are suffering the fucking blunt of this fucking global war on drugs. We're not going to fucking deal with it anymore. We're going to treat fucking drug abuse like a fucking medical issue, like we should have been treating it like the fucking whole goddamn time. So, like, so even if Trump starts ramping up the fucking war on drugs at home, like, fucking, he's not going to get anywhere international. Also, too, just Trump with the very fucking nature of who he fucking is and what he represents, he's not going to have fucking partners in South America anyways, even if they do fucking sign back up on the fucking drug convention at the UN. Like, they're still going to be like, fuck you, Trump. Like, build a wall in Mexico, guess what? We're not going to allow DEA agents to burn down fucking patches of coca plants anymore. Like, fuck off with this shit. Eat a dick, die. Flying a cigarettes. Like, that's the biggest thing with Trump. It's just like, I knew he was going to be an incompetent fucking boob, an idiot, a fucking clown. But I didn't think he'd be like legitimately as bad as he has been. Like, I did not fucking think that. Again, I should expect less. I didn't think the motherfucker was gonna win. Every fucking thing I think about Trump, I should just do take the opposite route. Because obviously everything I think ends up being fucking wrong. And Bolivia, like, Colombia gets all the fucking noise and shit about fucking cocaine, but Bolivia is where most of the fucking coca plants are fucking grown in the first place. So if you don't have access to Bolivia, like, you can't really do anything. Because, like, they're just gonna grow fucking coca left and fucking right. He's just so fucking stupid and short-sighted. Like, I know I'm probably repeating shit I said in my fucking Trump 100-day video, but, like, look at how he's handling the fucking Korea shit. Like, he's doing all this fucking saber rattling, and then he immediately backs the fuck down, and he's like, oh, we're open for fucking talks. Does he not know that fucking what that image projects? Does he not know that projects the imagery of fucking being a coward, a fucking braggadocio, a fucking bore, just fucking indecisive? It does not. What Trump's handling so far of the Korea situation has just shown how thoroughly he was not prepared for this shit. You take one line at the start, and when that doesn't work, you fucking switch over. Like, as much as it pains me to say, I'm not against fucking talking with fucking that crackpot in fucking Korea, because, like, you know what? We really haven't tried talking to him yet. We tried talking to his dad, and, like, yeah, by all fucking, like, evidence, like, this guy's even fucking crazier than his dad was, but maybe maybe he's more open to negotiation. Maybe he might be more crazy, but maybe at the same time he might be crazy in a certain way where he's like, you know what, I'm tired of this shit. Fuck it. I don't know, but what I do know is Trump's handling of it is he's basically doing what the North Koreans usually fucking do. Saber around and then ask for fucking negotiations. It's just it's and then just his whole fucking his failure on the domestic front too. Not just internationally. He's not just failing fucking there. He's also failing fucking domestically. He couldn't fucking get his party fucking in line to vote for fucking Trump care. Partially because people finally fucking realized that Obamacare and the Affordable Care Act are the same goddamn fucking thing. I know I said this in my Trump video, but that right there is the reason why fucking Trump won, and is the saddest fucking reflection on the problems of modern America. People did not know the Affordable Care Act was Obamacare. Right there, that right there is just the reason why fucking Trump won. Just how fucking dumb and ignorant we can fucking be. Because I know I'm on the internet. I know I'm on YouTube making videos, so I gotta be kind of braggadocious and fucking all this bellicose, all this fucking shit. Because, it's fucking like WWE wrestling on here. I said it in my fucking atheism video. YouTube is to debate what fucking WWE is to sports. So you have to have a level of fucking kind of prickishness or something to kind of draw eyeballs. But I'll admit, everything's my opinion. I might be wrong. My opinions might be fucking wrong. And I'm fine with that. I hope when my opinions are wrong, people fucking tell me hey, Matt, you fucked up there. And then I could be oh shit, I did. Let me fucking change fucking person. Because opinions don't fucking mean jack fucking shit if you don't have the things to back them up. Whether that be fucking facts or convictions or fucking whatever. All ultimately fucking meaningless. And that's the big problem with America is a lot of people opinion has been conflated to be on the same level as fact. And it's no, it's not. You have a right to your opinion, but you also have the right to be told no, your opinion is not based in any factual reality. It's just, and I know I've again going back, I know I could have done. I wasn't as politically active as I really should have been during this fucking election cycle. I could have been knocking on fucking doors for Bernie Sanders and talking to people. I'm pretty sure some of these fucking redneck hicks down here would listen to somebody who looks like them. I mean, come on, look at me. I look like I was birthed by a fucking trailer park. Not a person in a trailer, but general entity of a trailer park. So I'm kind of personable. I have a way about me that could have been hey man, let's rap. Let's have a dialogue. Fucking Donald Trump doesn't give a shit about you. He's here's a picture of him in his fucking gold-plated tower. Do you think this motherfucker really cares about you working your fucking hands to the point of bleeding every day? No. No, he doesn't. But you know who probably does? Bernie Sanders. Yeah, I'm still fucking again, I will cop to this because again, it's an opinion. It's an opinion. I don't know for fucking 100% fact. We don't live in this reality where it happened, but I really truly do in my heart of hearts, believe Bernie Sanders was the better candidate over Hillary Clinton. And again, it's something I even fucking underestimated because, you know, we just went through 8 years of Obama. Like, the Clintons were in the fucking 90s, but a lot of us fucking forgot, like, Republicans hated fucking Hillary Clinton more than they ever did Obama. And I know that's shocking. I really know that's shocking and a big fucking statement to say, but, like, look at the fucking evidence. Like, look at what they fucking did. Like, they only fucking crucified Obama really after he got into fucking office. Like, that's when, like, the birther shit and all that crap started. Like, motherfucker, like, Hillary. And again, like, Hillary's no fucking angel, which is, again, why she was fucking the perfect target for all those fucking arrows and shit. Or fucking Joe Biden. Or fucking, oh god, I forget the name of the guy. Fucking fuck, his last name's Castro. Castro would have been a better, like, anybody would have been a better pick than Hillary, in my opinion. Like, sorry, Hillary. Like, I know you think you're entitled to the fucking candidacy of the Democratic Party, but, like, no, you're not. I mean, you did win. Like, ultimately, you did win the nomination, so, like, whatever. I know there was chicanery there, but, like, as much as it pains me to fucking say it, like, the Democratic Party is a private organization, and they can fucking cheat if they want to. Like, it's not right. It's not fucking fair. It shouldn't be done. But our private organization, they can make the fucking rules. Yeah, I think Joe Biden would have won. But again, like, I wouldn't force Joe Biden to run. Like, he lost his son and shit, and you could tell, like, his heart just was like, man, I've given enough to this country. And he really has. Like, here's a really heartbreaking story about Joe Biden that I don't know if many people know. Joe Biden house when his son died because of the fucking medical bills. The vice president states almost lost his house because he could not pay the fucking medical bills for his son's cancer treatments. How fucked up is that? You know why Joe Biden didn't lose his house, by the way? Stepped in and was like, nah, man, I'm not going to, like, you just lost your son. You're not going to lose your house. I'll pay the bills. Like, and I know Obama's the president by any stretch, but, like, that story right there is like, this is why I like Obama, because he does seem like a person who really does have true compassion and care and really truly wants the best for everybody. Really is what we need for, because again, like Donald Trump isn't fucking president of just the assholes who fucking elected him. He's president of everybody. Yeah, Zen, yeah. And again, I can't fault Joe for not doing that. I really can't. Because, again, he almost lost his fucking house. He was fucking devastated. Like, Joe Biden has had a lot of fucking tragedy in his fucking life. It is sad. So I was lighting a cigarette. But yeah, like, that election was a fucking shit show of a nightmare, and now, like, it's basically like waking up from a nightmare where you're falling and then you wake up in a fucking lion's den. It's the worst. Then again, like, you know, Trump's already like, I hate fucking being president. It's so fucking hard. Who knew how fucking hard fixing healthcare was gonna be? Like, a lot of people, Trump, the people who didn't vote for you, everybody who ran against you, everybody who said any bad thing about you during the campaign, there's a lot of people who knew this job was too fucking hard for you. The man who's had 7 fucking bankruptcies in his life, the man who only has a fucking business because his racist Klansman of a fucking father, his fucking slumlord dad, handed him a fucking a slight loan of fucking a couple $1,000,000. Like, again, I know I'm repeating myself with fucking what I said in my Donald Trump 100-day video, but like, like Donald Trump really is kind of the president America deserves, not the one we need. Because when you really look at Donald Trump, when you just like size him up as a person, just look at his life, just measure and weigh him, he really is truly everything. And I do mean everything. No hyperbole. Every fucking thing that is wrong with fucking America. Just ignorance, hate, nepotism. Just fucking he just embodies so many things that are wrong with this fucking country. That's Tanga. That's the other fucking thing. It's like he did know how hard this job is, but yet, like, every person who's ever been alive in America who's watched like a president go into office and then come out of office, like, they look like they opened the Ark of the Covenant. They look like they drunk out of the wrong fucking chalice from fucking goddamn Last Crusade. Like, the fucking weight of the office weighs so fucking much on people because you're basically making like the least worst decision every fucking day. Like, every fucking day you are just confronted with decisions of like, hey, like, we kill these 100 people and like 1,000 people won't die, or we kill these 1,000 people and fucking 2,000 people don't die. What do? We gotta kill somebody. And that's not even, and that's like fucking decisions of life or death. That's not even going into like the smaller decisions of like of just like healthcare and like domestic. I know like the healthcare isn't a small issue. Again, like the fucking goddamn vice president of the United States almost lost his fucking house because he couldn't afford fucking paying medical bills. Like, that's how fucking ass backwards this motherfucking country is. But again, I think now I said it in my Trump video. I'm hoping Donald Trump is like the bad thing we need to progress. Because usually in America, usually when a bad thing happens, not always, but usually when bad things happen, enough Americans are like, oh yeah, we're fucking human beings with empathy and respect for one another. This shit ain't fucking right. It's like with the civil rights protests or the fucking Kent State shit. Like, bad things tend to bring out the best in Americans, and I'm kind of like, maybe Trump is like that bad thing that we need to be better. Maybe he's the virus that our immune system needs to consume to come out stronger and more fit. Or maybe he'll just fucking like get us in a war with North Korea and we'll all fucking die in a nuclear fucking blaze. That'd be nice. I wouldn't mind John F. Kennedy. Personally, I kind of would like more of a Lyndon B. Johnson to clean up, like a more of a Lyndon B. Johnson type, like a kind of guy who would be like, I'm going to throw my fucking weight around and I'm going to clean up the fucking Democratic Party a bit. Like, it's my way or the fucking highway, bitches. Just like Lyndon B. told the fucking Dixiecrats when he was like, the Democrats are supporting the civil rights bill. If you do not support it, you're out of the fucking party. I'm not against the Democrats being a big tent, but there needs to be a couple ground rules. There needs to be a couple. These are things you support if you're in the Democratic Party. You support a living wage. You support health care for all. You support net neutrality. You support these things, or you get the fuck out and you become a Republican or you become an independent. I like Johnson a lot. Like, he's a bit of a scumbag. I'll say that. Most American presidents are scumbags. Like, you know, you kind of have to be, though. You have to be like a bit of a scumbag. I'd say like a good proportion, percentage-wise, would be like, you have to at least be like 6 to 10% scumbag to be an effective president. Yeah, yeah, we have basically like fucking Andrew Jackson fucking reborn in all of his terrible fucking awful glory. Technically, Andrew Jackson was the first fucking technically he was the first modern Democrat, so it's fucking Republicans are going the way of the fucking of the original Democrats. Again, I guess it makes fucking sense because once fucking Johnson kicked out the fucking Dixiecrats, they all migrated to the fucking Republicans, and that's when the Republicans came up with the Southern strategy. Which is what's basically doomed them. See, I guess that's that's I guess is the bright side with the whole like Trump and the Republicans being in power right now. Are thoroughly like those motherfuckers couldn't even pass a bill that they've been talking about for 7 fucking years. 7 fucking years. That bill is in the fucking making. They fucking wings to do it, and it fucking failed in like 5 fucking days. So that's good, I guess. Like these fuckers are too incompetent to really fuck things up that much, I guess. That's why, like, when I get why a lot of people are like quoted 1984 with this, and you know, don't get me wrong, the parallels are there. Like, look at the whole fucking like fake news shit. That's very 1984. But like Big Brother, like that whole that whole fucking organization and shit, like they were way more competent than the Republicans and Trump are. Like, I don't think like if this is fucking like Big Brother, like we have nothing to goddamn worry about. The thing to like another thing, like again, the Republicans are just so fucking weird with like how they do shit. Like they keep hammering home about like the fucking the fucking radical left. Like they still think like the Democratic Party is the Democratic Party of the 60s and shit. And it's like, no, it's not. It's, if anything, the Democrats are more like fucking you guys in the fucking 80s than anything else. Like the radical, the radical left is starting to come back, like, because socialism is getting a lot more. So, like, maybe the Republicans' fears of the radical left are founded in some capacity, but at the same time, it's like radical left was basically dead in the 70s. It died in the 70s. Like, why do you keep talking about the radical left? Yeah, like I said, Tango, there are definitely the parallels. There's the whole like Republican kind of like, oh, we want small government. We want government small enough to fit into your fucking house and bedroom and shit. That's a, again, I like Republicans are just confusing to me. It's one of the reasons I don't buy into like PC stuff, like political correctness and shit, because it's usually like Republicans bitching about it. And I'm like, you motherfuckers want to legislate morality. What is more fucking politically correct than that? Like, oh no, liberals want people to treat each other with respect. Yeah, like PC culture gone mad. Like, but oh no, Republicans want to get rid of abortion. They want to deny climate change. They want to fucking scrap evolution in fucking schools. They want to fucking ban people from Muslim countries. Like what? Yeah, the punching Nazi stuff is fun. I'm kind of mixed on it. I will like because personally, I'd rather not punch somebody, but at the same time, I'm like, look, if you're gonna punch anybody, it might as well be a fucking Nazi. Like let's fucking not cut fucking like let's not cut bullshit here. Like if anybody deserves fucking punches, it's fucking Nazis and maybe like next Stalinist. Like yeah, Nazis and Stalinists. Like both of them need punches. Also, too, the other reason I'm kind of conflicted on like punching Nazis is the American history with the Nazi Party is a lot more violent than the history with the UK Nazi Party. Like in the UK, they could actually debate and talk down the Nazis because, and I've said this before, Brexit aside, like beside Brexit, like that whole fucking shitstorm, I do honestly think, like, on average, like, the average UK voter is smarter and more informed of the issues than the average American voter. So that shit could work there. But, like, in America, it's like, no, like, George Rockwell Lincoln had to fucking get his head shot off for the fucking American Nazi Party to die. Like, the American Nazi Party made it up to the fucking 60s. Are they punching the people though, or is it more like Marxist anarchists punching them? Because you gotta remember, Stalin didn't like a lot of other people on the left. Yeah, like, and that too, Tango, like, it is technically silence and free speech. But I'm like, fuck, a lot of the bad people in this country had to be put down violently. Like, look at the Klan. Like, look at the Klan when they decided, like, hey, let's fucking go march in this Jewish suburb of Chicago, and all the Jewish veterans of World War II in the neighborhood were like, yeah, you can come in, but you're not coming out. And they fucking went out there and beat them with lead pipes and baseball bats. And then the fucking Supreme Court was like, look, you knew what you were doing. You went into a Jewish neighborhood with a bunch of signs that said fuck Jews, and you're wearing Klans outfits. You're lucky these fuckers didn't kill you. So yeah, I think it's been about an hour. I think I'm gonna end it here. Yeah, it's been about an hour. So see you guys next. I'm not gonna do a would you rather because nobody did it last week. So I might brush off that old chestnut later. Like bring that back when I have more subscribers and shit. So see you guys next time.